Okay, this is round 2.
Taking pictures of Tommy.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Hello, I'm Tommy Conway.
And I'm Gina Marie.
And we are Unscripted Mics.
So this is take 2.
Snap.
Oh, we made that one.
Yeah, we did that. That was pretty good, huh?
Oh, yeah, this is take 2. Tommy didn't push record the voice on the first one.
Yeah, I didn't push record on the sound, so. Can you hear me a little bit better like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now
cool.
my job is to tell him, Tommy, push record.
Push record on the sound. All right. So.
And I'm gonna be bougie and just drink water out of a wine glass.
Yes, you are.
Like that.
She's very special. Well, while she's doing that, I just want to tell you a little bit about Unscripted Mics. We are the voice of the people. We voice what people want to say. So basically what they do is they contact us via Gmail, email, or through Facebook or Instagram, something like that, or you can contact us directly. Okay, so it's unscriptedmics@gmail.com. And
can also leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment, and what we'll do is we'll set you up with a consultation for your interview to have a pre-recorded session. And we are a new podcast in Richmond, Texas. It is a pre-recorded podcast. We film on Fridays and Saturdays, and the premiere videos are on Mondays at 6 o'clock.
Central
Standard Time.
In case we go worldwide.
So if you're interested in voicing your opinion on whatever topic you would like to talk about, please contact us once again at unscriptedmics@gmail.com. Leave your contact information in there, and we'll be more than happy to contact you. Also, if anybody would like to sponsor us, they're more than welcome to do that. You can leave your information also at unscriptedmics.com, and we'll contact you back about your sponsorship. So the sponsorship goes to, not charity.
That's what I said last time.
It goes to the booze. And it goes to the booze, and it goes to wall art, and it goes to wall art, and it goes to equipment that we have to buy when we spill the booze on the equipment. And any contribution anybody does is well appreciative. So we really thank you about that.
Yes. And the other discussion was, do we want my holiday hat, since you're not in any spirit, should the ball be on the right or should the ball be on the left?
Yeah, so that's something new that we're just trying to figure out. We're not really sure how we're going to roll with that.
I'm going with this way.
Whether or not it's going to be on the ball. Does the ball hang on the right or does the ball hang on the left? We're not really for sure.
I'm a righty. I'm going to hang on the right.
Okay. Was that a word?
No, it was not.
It wasn't a word? Okay.
No, it was not.
All right. So maybe just push it closer to you then because you're going up and down. That's fine. All right, that's cool. All right, so today's topic is about part 2 on things you need to know how to do. And this is just like a life lessons. This is nothing that I'm making up or we're making up whatsoever. We found
it on the internet.
Yeah, basically, we went to the internet. And if you want to know this information, where we got it from, you can go to www.lifehack.org, and you can find this information.
Isn't there like one of the ones that we pulled up on the first time? It had something like 150 of them or something.
There was 54.
54. Oh, okay.
54. 54 things that you need to do. So we're on number 6.
We didn't get very far last time.
No, we got to 5, and that's about as far as we got.
We got a little sidetracked. We just kind of like.
Yeah, we did. We just got a little sidetracked.
A little sidetracked.
Right.
Just like this.
Okay, here we go. Number 6 on things everyone needs to know how to do.
Is.
Are you ready? Number 6. You should know how to jumpstart a car. Let me read the dialogue.
Oh.
This isn't this isn't as easy as it seems. So it says.
Just put the,
If
Go ahead.
yeah, okay. So if you watch your parents do this, I can't see it because of the stupid mic.
Oh, I know.
All right. This isn't as easy as it seems. If you watched your parents do this in the past, but never learned for yourself, now it's your chance. Okay. Don't be unprepared when the need for it arises. It is very useful knowledge to have and very common to need this skill one day. I mean, I felt like I was like...
But here's the deal, though.
Yeah.
Well, for
All
me,
right.
is that if my car is dead and say you come along and you're going to save me, I just let you hook it up. I just crank it when you tell me.
Okay.
Or I call, AAA.
AAA, right.
But I do know how to do it.
So you should know how to jumpstart your car. Okay. Yep. So this is just like a basic thing. So if somebody raises their hood on their car and everything, more than likely, I think a lot of people do not know what side the battery is on their vehicle. So if someone pulls up to them and say, "Hey, it won't start," what's the first thing that someone asks you to jumpstart your car? It says, "Okay, well, what side of the car is your battery on?" So they can actually pull up on that side to jumpstart it. But nowadays, also, the battery cables are so long, it doesn't really matter.
Wrapping.
It doesn't really matter.
Wow, who was that? Was that Suka? Dang. She's getting a little verbal over there. Suka.
Oh, that's Mimi.
Oh.
She's right there.
Oh.
So,
okay.
Let's see. I just don't really know how that applies nowadays, how to jumpstart your car, because,
There's people to do it. There's,
Yeah, but, if how's your car?
Because people nowadays sometimes don't want to stop and help a stranger.
Right.
Or they don't want to get on a busy freeway.
Right.
If you're some creepy, you might come up and think, oh, God, he looks like a creepy dude.
Well, that could be a different a different session or a different topic, but just basically how to do it is
right.
It's just like I don't know really how that applies, because vehicle nowadays they last so long, and then if you start having problems, like you said, they call roadside service. Roadside service comes out here and they do it. So is that really a need to know how to do things?
I think it's something you can kind of file in the back there.
Yeah. So basically, this is how I do it. If someone's at a point and they say, I think I need well, first of all, the person has to be mechanically inclined that's driving the vehicle to say, oh, I think it needs to be jumped. Well, how do you know it? Are you a mechanic?
Light come on?
It's like, are you a mechanic or something like that? First of all, and say, hey, I need to know. So with all that said and done, basically,
because it could be your alternator.
Yeah. So So because that's the thing about it is they don't know. So I don't know how this actually applies, but basically what it does is you got a pair of jumper cables. You lift your hood. The red goes on the positive side of the battery. The black jumper cable. The black goes on the negative side of the battery. But before you do that, make sure that the jumper cables are separate on the other side. You can actually take the negative and clamp it onto the positive side, on the rubber side of the jumper cables, to prevent
don't touch them. Spark.
To prevent them from hitting together and sparking. So you can do that first. Or put them on like a plastic piece of your inside, on your radiator or something like that. Put them on a plastic piece or something, just so they're not touching. Then,
that's a good idea.
Then the red goes on the positive and the black goes on to the negative. So, and then from there, whoever stops.
Did you like this? Help me.
Whoever stops.
Come jump me.
They'll.
No.
Whoever stops, they'll go up there and they'll go, okay, well...
don't say come jump me. Don't say it.
So whoever stops... all right, so we'll move on to the next one, because this one is stupid. Wow, don't cough in the mic, please.
Oh, sorry. Corona.
That's pretty. Oh, it's just pretty loud.
Oh, sorry. I don't think number 7 is necessarily a thing. I don't know how to code, and I do just fine.
All right. So moving on to number 7, you should know how to code. All right. So let me read the dialogue below that. Not knowing how to program will soon become synonymous to being illiterate.
Oh, jeez.
It doesn't seem this way yet, but the age is coming. If you don't know how to program, you're merely consuming the whole world around you, which is programmed. It's important to know how to navigate. Fuck that. We're going to the next one.
Yeah, I'm doing just fine with.
Okay, so the
I know
next
the code
one.
to your garage to get in.
Yeah, I don't think that's not what they're talking about.
I know the. Okay.
So
I know.
So you should know how to build a website. Screw that. You should know how to think critically and question the status quo.
Okay. Well,
Okay, so tell me about that. What's that all about?
I don't know. You haven't read the dialogue. It just sounded better than the first other one.
Oh, is that what you were agreeing to? You were, you go, oh, yeah, okay. I thought you were like going, oh, okay, like you understood or you knew about it. Because I didn't know. I was like going, what the hell does that mean?
I do understand the words, but I don't know what context they're going with it.
Oh, okay. So with all the information at our fingertips, now more than ever, we need to be able to think for ourselves, question the current ways of doing things, and be critical of all forms of media.
Oh, good Lord.
Media.
Hi, media.
Government and education.
Almost leave that there.
What do you think about that?
Next.
Okay.
That's too controversial.
It is.
You know, everybody's got everybody's got an opinion. It's like assholes. Everybody has one, and everyone stinks.
It depends on what was in it.
The opinion or the asshole?
The asshole. You could have like
sorry, microphone.
You could have like a cherry popsicle in there or something like that.
Feel a little melted. You just end up with a stick.
Yeah, you're up in there and you're like, oh, this smells like a cherry popsicle. It's like, where in the hell did that come from?
Just.
Yeah, push that mic away from using more now. There we go. Okay, so you should know how to cook an egg correctly.
Oh,
what's a correct way of cooking
what
an egg?
kind of egg? Because there's hard boiled, there's sunny side up, there's scrambled.
Well, okay. Well, it says you should know how to cook an egg
I don't want no damn salmonella.
correctly. So, too many people are ruining breakfast by mucking this up. I would have said fucking this up.
You're fucking it up. Don't
Yeah.
with the mucking.
Come on, people. It's time to learn the right way to do this. Okay. Runny or undercooked eggs are not only bad for your taste buds, but it could also increase your chance of getting salmonella. Okay, so I've eaten raw eggs before.
Rocky drank a bunch of them in his drink.
And he turned out okay.
Well, I don't know. It does have that droopy eye.
Adrian. So, I mean, I've eaten raw to boiled.
Why did you eat a raw egg? Let's just
I do that.
one.
Okay, so raw eggs, they got a lot of protein in there, and so when you're working out, you put that in.
There's other things with protein, but keep going.
Yeah, stay on topic. There was a lot of protein in there, so it was just it helped you when you work out. It's the recovery rate.
Nowadays they have protein powder for that.
Oh, sure, you can do that.
I'm not
also
swallowing an egg.
Okay, so from there, I like my eyes. Eyes. I like my.
You like your eyes what?
I like my eggs over easy. So I cook. I spray the Pam on it, and then I let them sit there until it's everything's done except the top part, the yellow part, and then I take them and I flip them over. And
how many do you bust? And your eggs all over the place.
God.
Then it's all over the pan.
I'm gonna turn your mic down. There we go.
All right.
So it's
Hey, you're in control of sound, so I don't know if it's too loud. That's on you, not me. I'm just sitting right here.
So so I've never busted one before.
Oh, okay.
As far as I know, no. I just flip it over and it cooks it, and that's about it.
Yeah, I like to dip toast in it.
Yeah.
Like to dip
So
your toast in it.
what's really a good is saying like what's the proper way. So I'm thinking, what is the proper way? I think the proper way is however a person likes it.
I'm gonna go with the word simply cooked.
Yeah. There you go. So you can have a cooked egg.
Yes.
So you do
non-raw.
So do you do fried or poached?
Any of those. I like all those scrambled, hard-boiled.
Yeah.
But on the hard-boiled, I don't eat the yellow part because once it gets hard, I don't. It's a texture thing.
Yeah, it's sort of
Tastes like
funky.
Chalk.
Okay.
I can't do it.
All right, so moving right along. You should know how to perform CPR.
Yeah, I do. I used to do lifeguarding, so
Okay. Do you have your license?
not anymore. But
Okay.
Okay, let me rephrase that then. At one time, I knew how to do CPR. Could I
Okay.
teach somebody? No, but I think if I had to do it, it would kick in.
Okay. So you can always go to redcross.com. They do offer.
.org.
So it's .org?
Yeah, it's an organization.
Okay, so redcross.org. And you can
check it.
And you can. Okay, now she's checking it.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
All right, so contact any kind of Red Cross. They'll be more than happy to help you out with a CPR class. A lot of the Red Cross CPR classes are free, and you get a license, and you get your certificate, and I think the certificate lasts for 2 years or 3 years.
Yeah,
or
I was
something
right.
like
It's
that.
org.
And they'll take you through the class and everything, so you'll get your little card. So it's really a good thing, good thing to do. It's and then, so it's one of those things too. I don't know if sort of going by the cuff. It's like going, if you know how to do this and you see somebody in a situation and you don't assist them, and someone finds out that you are certified, is there any kind of legal obligations to you not assisting them at that point in time?
No, I think it only applies like if you're in the medical, like a nurse or a doctor or a paramedic, firefighter,
Okay.
something like that. Oh, but you know what else is important to know is child CPR and animal. They have animal CPR. So in
Okay.
case something happens to your dog, you can
Okay.
just throwing it out there.
Okay, so nowadays too, they have the cardiac machines. It's the AED.
Yeah,
the
the little thing on the wall, right?
Yeah. So, do you know what AED means? Were you trained on AED or just CPR?
No, the dummy that you
The
put
dummy
your
in
mouth
there.
on.
So nowadays they're training you on the AED, which is an artificial
I'm thinking. Go ahead.
electronic defibrillator. Defibrillator, yes. And
Gotcha.
they teach you how, where, and how, and tell people to step aside and how to actually do it, and which is pretty cool because a lot of the places in like churches, your banks, places like that, they'll have a AED on the wall.
Right.
So if you're trained properly on AED, you can actually utilize that. So that's pretty cool.
Or if you're so it has a taser, you could use that. Just kidding. Do not use a taser to resuscitate someone. Don't do it.
Yeah, that's totally going the opposite direction.
Disclaimer: don't do it.
All right. So going on to the next one, it's called You Should Know How to Manage Your Time.
Is this number what?
12.
12. Oh, damn, I thought we were on 10. Oh,
Well, we're
okay.
skipping around a little bit.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Well,
we're not very good at it.
We're skipping on because we said F a couple of them. So
Right.
you should know how to manage your time. Management is a precise art and science. And if you haven't studied it yet, you should. Applying these principles of time management to your life can get you back precious hours you didn't know you had and completely eliminate much of your productivity destroying behavior. God, who is freaking writing this crap?
Okay, so we're not very good with the time management on our podcast. And I don't think that pertains to traffic because I don't have any control over the time management during traffic. So I think in an office or your house or something that would work. But just, like being on time or an appointment or something is a good idea to have. But you need to figure shit into there. But if you can't, then traffic, you can't.
I think a little bit. That's really good. That's really good because I think a little bit this applies to a person's time management throughout the day. So your alarm goes off. There's certain things that you do. You brush your teeth, brush your hair, you go to the bathroom, whatever you do in the morning. So that's basically, to me, is time management. You got certain things you do in the morning.
That's more of a routine.
Well, it is a routine, but it's if you break out of your routine, you got to manage that time. So let's say hypothetically, if I wake up my wake up time is 5:30. So
Which it is, right?
so I got that amount. Yes. So I got that amount of time. I say, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to goof off. I'm going to do this. But I go, Alexa, snooze for 30 minutes. So I'm waking up at 6 o'clock now. So I'm managing my time because I changed my routine.
Yep, you got to cut something out.
So I got to cut something out.
Well, like with me, I'm on time management all day long. I'm either on 30 or 45-minute appointments.
Okay.
Sometimes an hour. It just depends on, but they're back to back to back to back to back.
How's it going? All right.
I started at 9 this morning. My last appointment was at 5:30. So.
Okay.
And he was 10 minutes late, so that's why my time management of getting here at 6:30 did not transpire.
Yeah. Well, because one time, because the appointments normally we typically start filming at 6:30. That's the time that it's actually time managed at that time. But that's not necessarily every time we're going to say, okay, we're going to start. So, because you've been here earlier than that, and then you've been here really at 6:30. So, 6:30 to me is more of a safe zone of saying, okay, this is time where I need to start getting ready, get everything lined out. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you should know how to dress properly.
For what occasion, or just in general?
First impressions are important. Dressing to impress means being tidy, up to date on fashion, looking as professional as you can, dressing your body, and if you're advanced, bring some personality into it. Excuse me.
What's wrong with you, damn Kistler?
So this shirt I've had for about 5 years.
But it looks so lovely on you.
And it's amazing. I can still fit into it.
Well,
it feels the same as what I did 5 years ago. So to me, I think it's all about what feels good on you, how a person feels on how they dress. Not really. To me, it's not about fashion. To me, it's if I feel good in what I'm wearing, I'm good. I feel happy.
Well, it also depends on your profession. Like mine, I need to be updated. We wear all black at work. Black tops, black bottoms. We can switch out shoes. We can add a third piece or whatever. But so I kind of have to think of because there's not a whole lot of black. There is a lot of black stuff, but some of it just looks tacky or the wrong material and it fades and looks like crap.
Oh, okay.
So, and I know some people that work in other salons that wear leggings, and I'm like,
don't do that.
You're 50-something, don't wear leggings.
So it's 24 minutes in. We got about 5 minutes left. So let's move on to the next one.
The ball.
We're switching ball. You should know how to approach and meet new people. Even if you're an introvert, it is important to have the ability to walk up to a new person, COVID-free, and hold a nice conversation. Meeting people is a great way to learn new things, expand your network, and gain new opportunities in life. Hey. So real quick, 5 minutes. That's all the time we got left. I don't mind walking up and saying, "Hey, what's going on?" But in society nowadays, it's like if I don't know you and
why are you talking to me?
Yeah, you walk up to somebody. It's like you're not going to walk up to them. You get out of your car. Hey, I see that. Walk up to him. Hey, how's it going? My name is Tommy. What's your name?
No, you got to lead with something like, "Oh, what cute shoes, creeper."
Yeah, you just can't really do that. That's really hard to do. But if you're like sitting at a bar or something like that, and you're drinking your drink or something like that, someone's across the bar, someone comes up beside you and sits beside you or something like that, you start talking.
A little liquid courage.
Yeah, you start talking to them or something like that. That might be a different topic, or that might be a different situation. But just approaching somebody, yeah, that's sort of tough to do.
Or with me, you just gotta dive right in. You get somebody new in your chair, you have no choice. You gotta talk to them. But you know what? A lot of little kids talk to mannequins. So if you're an introvert and you're scared, go practice on a mannequin.
No,
Walk up to it in the store, and be like, "Hey."
no, don't do that.
Just
Well,
for the approach.
You can do that if you want to, but that's just a
Make sure
thing.
it's one of the mannequins that has a head, because over in Dick's Sporting Goods, the mannequins don't have heads. I was just there last week, so yeah, I have pictures to prove it.
Well.
Oh, and I got a little naughty while I was in there. I gave him plumber cracks. Took pictures.
So you know this is going to be aired on Facebook, right?
I know, but I already posted the pictures about it, and then
about the mannequins.
I did.
And you talking to mannequins?
No, I didn't talk to any mannequins that
But
day.
you're suggesting people to talk to mannequins, right?
If you're awkward, socially awkward, make it more socially awkward. Just walk up to a mannequin and see what your approach is. They don't judge.
Thank you.
They don't judge. I'm
No.
just saying. But
Yeah.
we pulled the shorts down. Like, everybody has their underwear hanging out. I hate that. Pull up your damn pants. Anyways. We just kind of... The plane went south. Or east. West. Which way am I pointing? Shit, I don't know.
Have you been drinking today?
No, just water in my bougie wine glass. No, you drink on Fridays. I drink on Saturdays.
I drink Friday, Saturday, Sundays.
Well,
And that's it. So that's the last one we have. And so we got about 3 minutes. And we're just going to cut off on that one if that's okay with you.
Merry Christmas.
Because we guess we could talk. We ended on talking to mannequins, and that was. I just really don't know where to go with that. So I'm not saying to talk to mannequins. That was a Gina thing. But if you want to talk to mannequins, hey, that's up to you, okay? That's your thing, okay? I'm not saying it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. So just want to say at the very end, Gina, thanks a lot for coming in. Always being the host. Coca-Cola is not a sponsor. None of these drinks, whiskeys, or anything like that is a sponsor. But if you want to sponsor us, please get a hold of me or Gina at unscriptedmics@gmail.com. Make sure you like us. Hit the bell so you'll get notifications of new videos.
Subscribe.
Make sure you do subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
There's going to be a link provided at the bottom. Or if you're viewing this, you already know the link and you're already on the page. These videos will be aired nationwide. Also, they're going to be on Facebook. You can tag us, you can like us, you can say hi, and anything else. So we film on Fridays at 6:30. We film on Saturdays at 6:30. And we love to have you here in the studio. So once again, we want to thank you so much for tuning in.
you.
My name's Tommy.
Gina Marie.
We are
Unscripted.
Unscripted Mics.
Unscripted Mics.